Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I come on today because I thought I might share with you the beginning of my quilt. I hope it's the beginning. I hope there's more to come. You know, this is the only piece that I've made so far. But I thought I would do each one like just one at a time sort of thing. Well, the next one I'm planning on doing to this far, like I've got the pieces together and I've got the stitches on. So when I start to do the next piece, I might put up the video of how I put the pieces together, okay? I've done that before though and showed you how to do that. I'm in Australia and it's not too bad a day. Today it's pretty good. I've got one piece here that I still haven't done, like I've stitched around each one. I've got all sorts of different sorts of fabric on there. That's actually a piece off a tablecloth that I bought, and that bit there's a nice piece of linen fabric. That bit there's a piece of cotton fabric. This is some satin. That's taffeta. Oh no, that's silk. Actually, that's a piece of silk. This one here, I don't know what it is, but it does not iron. It stays like that. Okay, it stays wrinkly. Let's go with that. It's got a fleck in it. There's another piece of silk, no, satin, silk fabric. That's a silk one. These are satin fabrics. Beautiful they are, really nice. There's another one. That's a cotton one. I just wanted a bit of green in there, but then I found I have a bit of green. That's that's a goldish sort of colour. But anyway, so I've done all that, and then I've got some stitching on here. You would have seen me do a lot of these stitches, and what you don't see on here, you'll see on the Monday stitching. I've got some threads here that I'm really liking to put on there, okay? I've also got some applique pieces here that I'm thinking about using somewhere on there. And I bought this silk ribbon the other day online, somewhere in Australia. And it's really pretty. It's all the colours, all the nice mauvey colours that go together, and that cost me $13, I think. And each one it's on this like it's all connected to that, so it comes out there pretty easy. I think each one must be 4 metres or something, maybe 2 metres each. Could be 3. I don't know. I can't remember now, but somewhere here in Australia I got them because it was needing some really bad, and then I'm going to go back every couple of weeks and purchase a couple more different colours, but I won't need to do too many because I've got some, but I think I want a bit wider than this one. Next one I get, I'm going to be a bit wider. So I'm going to roll those up eventually because I've been trying to tidy up my tables out here in my lounge room where I'm sitting, and I'm sorry about all the shadows, but it's not easy to set up things, you know, when you're trying to do. But anyway, hopefully you'll get to see me do something. Now, I might just do that and then we'll figure out some sort of applique to put on. Or do I want to do that now? I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't really like the white background, which is a shame, because it's got pink on it, and I can put other colour on there, can't I? You just have to look at that. I'm going to start doing a bit of stitching now because I think that helps you work out what you'd like to actually, what the outcome would be. I like this orangey one, but I do like the orangey one, which is really interesting because I've never been a really big fan of that colour, but I do like to sew with it now. I have needles up here that I've been using. I hope everybody's having a good day. Mine's pretty much okay. The cat insisted this morning that we get up at 6 o'clock. He kept meowing at us and going crook. Actually, he's been going crook all day. I think he might have a toothache. I don't know. I suppose he might not, but I felt, I don't know what's the matter with him. Now, which one will I do? I suppose I'll put a cross stitch up this way. That's not going to be helpful if I don't bring it over here to you, is it? So there's a, right. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to do a cross stitch because then I need to do a lot of other stitches around these stitches. I know that might seem, but you have, I want to put some flowers on and beads, and little stems on some of the stitches. So I hope to do that. We'll see how much we can get done anyway. And I hope it doesn't cut out, because the thing I did the other day did. So you just want to go there, back. Oh, I think it's called herringbone stitch. I do. I think that's what this one's called. Excuse me. I might have to have a mouthful of water. I was actually looking this morning for this other stitch that I've seen done. I can't remember the name of it. I can't find it. Took up too much time. I said to Jeremy, I've been working on this out here, and I don't want to take it all into the sewing room, all these bits that I'm using, and then have to bring it all back out here again. So, because it's a lot of work, and if I did go in that room, I will find something else, and I'll be fiddling around in there for ages and never get my video up at that rate. Anyway, so I'm going to just come to the end there and stop. Something behind that piece of string. I felt that there. Now, do I want to go down here? I think I will. But I might do a feather stitch, I think. Same colour. And that's okay. I'm just going to do one, just go over there once and pick that up. This is the feather stitch down there. Instead of doing it like this, backwards and forwards, I'm going to just do it under there. Okay. I really like to do these sort of things. I've got a few choices of what, if I ever do it, get it finished to put it in the show. I've got a few choices of which section to put it in. If I only get to a cushion, which I don't, I hope to do better than that. I'll be hoping I can do better. Sorry about this, I've got a thread unthreaded. I'll find some more of this orange thread. I went up the street yesterday and I got a few balls of a really nice, it's some sort of, is it satin or silk thing, actually, and these were them. There was that one. There was a pink one. I rolled them onto here, and they were brand new, still in the packet, balls like this size, and they were $2 each. So I bought 5 of them, I think, and a couple that was already open, they were $1 each, so that was all right. There's heaps on them. So it really is the best place to find them sort of things if you can go to them places. And you can get your, how this gets to the end, righto. I didn't even show you how to do that, did I? Anyway, if you can't pick that up what I'm doing there, you might have to go and look on me Monday stitching. This one's sort of for a crazy patchwork thing. It's not necessarily, I'm just showing you what I'm going to do. It's not necessarily something that I'm going to, it's sort of a tutorial, I guess, I don't know. I just want to do my stitching and show you what I'm going to add to it, a bit of applique and stuff like that. So I've got these, and I really like these too. These are bits of, look at this purpley one. This is nice, isn't it? This is really nice. There's more of me in this thing than anything else, isn't there? Look at that. Oh, I do like that. Definitely have to put that on there, don't we? That goes there, doesn't it? What do you reckon? I think it does. And I think that'll go really nice with beads on. Yeah, I'll have that one there. Hang on a second. Now I was looking at these thinner laces earlier, but for some reason I didn't think they were very impressive. I don't know what my idea was for that, but that's a nice one too, isn't it? Yes, It is, and so is this. A lot of bits and pieces here. I'm not keen to do anything white, I don't think. I don't think I will put anything white on it. Like this bit. I like that one. All the things that I've done all these years are all different, which is really good because I like that now. That one's good. Do I have another leaf like this? I know I had a lot of that piece of bits. I did. There's another bit. I was going to put these on something else, wasn't I? Sure, I had these the other day when I put them on something else. They're going on here now, I think. They're looking like they will. Yeah, they do look like they should go on here. Righto. We can put a little bit of decoration on and then we can do some more stitching. Will I do the stitching first? If I don't put any beads or anything, it'll be fine, won't it? It's not going to worry too much. I took out all my different colour threads on the machine thread, so I'm just going to use some white. It's not going to make a big difference. You won't be able to see it, I don't think, to attach this. And when I do that, I might put a few other things on there, and that way, when I think about it, I'm going to look at it, and I think, well, that look right to me. Does that look right? It's sort of, yeah, so you want to see if that looks right when you get it to there, eh? Now, these little circly bits are cool, so I'll leave them there. If I come up and under that knot in it, and just go down in there, and then duck over here to this bit. Nice bit stitched across there. Fasten that bit down. Whoa! Oh dear, I pulled on that. Oh, that's not good, is it? Anyway, let's keep going here. Fasten it on. Crazy patchwork can be done with anything. Some people say that you shouldn't put the same, you should put all the same fabric together, but that's not what everybody thinks. Everybody's got different ideas on what they want to do with it, see? And it's not going to be... The only thing I've just done wrong is I've got that too close to the edge there because I don't want it in the seam. Maybe I can shift it back a bit. Put that up in there. Go down in there. Get yourself a pin, Sonya. Ouch. Pin that on there. Okay. Found out where my fingers were underneath that. Now this can have embroidery and beads on it. This nice mauve piece. It's one of my very favourite colours. This is tealy blues. I like to... So if I don't put that seam too far, it won't go in there. I hope. It'll be right. I'll manage that all right because this is all going to be done by hand. Has been so far what I've done, and it's going to be that way because that's how I want it to be. It's all handmade. Oh, not going to use the machine at all. I'd rather do it this way. I'm not very sewing machine savvy. I could do it, I mean, but I just don't want to. I'd rather do it myself, sew it myself. It looks nice of myself. I think it would be all right and easier, but I'd rather do it like this. Now that looks really cool, that does. I like that. There we go. Let's cut that bit off. Now, we might have a few of these leaf things. We need to put a flower around them, on them or whatever, don't we? That looks nice on that. So where does that go? I can't say really. That's the top, isn't it? I think so. Another piece here. Right, let's see what else I've got here. I do like these little round things. Yeah, they're cool. I probably need to do a ribbon flower or something near that before I think of doing anything else. Now I know that I've got the stitches there, but it doesn't matter if you cover them over. That's not going to worry. But I needed to do my stitching first. I did. I needed to do that first. Can't see this, can you? No, it's too much, isn't it? It's too big. If I had a smaller piece of that, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? I've got little bits of stuff in here that I can put on, so I can couch down some of this ribbon, I suppose. It'd look nice, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. That way. I don't know where it's going to go. Maybe along there. Stitch it and then put some beads on. I like this, but it's not. It's really white. I don't know whether I'm going to use that on there. How about a bit of this? What have we got here? I think that bit. This here is a piece of lace, but it's also got leaves, hasn't it? It's got leaves on it. So that goes. Well, that's neat. I do like that. I have to make sure that it's not twisted, and the bottom bit was. So that looks good. But I do not want it too close to that for some reason. And go over here somewhere. We seem to be getting into the purple here, don't we? But that's alright, we like the colour. And so there's a lot of these on here, you can just cut off. Plus there's more open ones, isn't there? Oh no, there's only three like that. Okay, well I can't use too many of those. But I will put one on. So meanwhile, we're going to do a bit more stitching in amongst this other stitching. So the last one I did was this cross stitch here. And I'm going to go and put another stitch over it, near it, with it, or whatever the case may be. And I've got some things here that I need to still wind onto the thing. There's nothing there that I wanted to colour. I'll just get my box. I bought this yesterday because I needed more space, and I can't get that thing off it, and it doesn't impress me at all. I need more places for my cottons. So what colour was that? I did that in orange, wasn't it? This is a lighter one, lighter orange. Right. Blue, yellow, pink one. No. So I got some of that yesterday too, that colour. I got the purple one, that one, and I got the pink ones. These satin ones. They're really nice threads. So I've sort of accumulated a couple of bits and pieces there. I might dig this one out. But I need to put something with the orange. I think this'll do. What I've got here will work. I'll have to I bought this at the reject shop for $10, which was really good, because the last one I got my ribbon in cost me, I think, 13 at Spotlight. Oh, you can't see that on there. Maybe the green will work good. We'll have a go at the green. Okay. Now this is a pearl thread, and it's about size 5. Could be, yeah. I think it's a size 5. That was what the others were that I got yesterday too. So on this one, I'm going to go and put a cross stitch over the top of it. I hope. So what you do is you go. If you went down there, actually I should start there, shouldn't I? Other side. Got to start on the other side of there. Anyway, let's see. See what we do. Oh, people think I'm over 13,000 subscribers now. I've got 13,002, I think. I went back in the same place. I cut the knot off and went back in exactly the same place. Probably didn't even take it out because I was too busy getting excited, because I have been in the I've been on 12,000 something for a really long time. Okay, so you got to go, to make this go over the top of that one, you'll have to go this way in the middle of there, right? And then go up there in the middle of this bit, right? And then down here, go up the centre of there, you get me? Up here, through the centre of there, and down here, through the centre of there, up here, through the centre of there. Is that working right? Yes, it is. I like it. Look. And there, through there, up there, through the centre of there. Is that looking good? I've got a feeling my husband just went and cut his hair, and I was supposed to do that, but that's okay, because I could hear this purring noise, and I wondered what it was. No, it's still gone. Right, now he's in the shower. And usually when he cuts his hair, he goes out of the shower, get the hair off himself. We were supposed to be going to do that together so I could help him trim it, but it doesn't matter. It could have been him doing that, because it sounded like it was some sort of mowing noise. Shaving his hair. Oh, he's not shaving it back off at all. It doesn't shave it all back. It's got a, I don't know, number, whatever he's got on there. So that looks really cool, doesn't it? Look at that. I'm really liking that. Okay, so we're just going to end that one. There. Now we'll go and put some flowers on something. Little flowers on the top of one of them. These here I do like to do. There's little stems. They're orange stems, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they're orange, does it? No, of course not. I know. We'll put some little flowers on the top of them. Can't really do it in yellow. You won't be able to see them plain enough. What will we do? I mean, this hot pinky one. You'll be able to see them in that. Hot pink or purpley colour. This is nice. We're going to do a few little flowers. I really enjoy doing this stitching, I really do. For some reason it just works for me. I don't know. I've been doing it for a long time, I guess. There's a few other things I'd like to show you. We'll have to go a bit at a time. We learn a few things through the week. And this is a Saturday video, so this is pretty much a craft with me, isn't it? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this so I can put some little flowers on there, and then I might put on some beads, I suppose. Be nice. Okay, so I'm going to start right down here because I don't want to miss anything. Got some threads here I need to get off. Now, this piece that I've got on here, okay, this one I'm sewing now, is actually a piece of taffeta that you put in the inside of your skirt or your jacket or whatever. But I have got two thicknesses because they were very thin. was very thin, and I really wanted that colour. I couldn't find any other that colour, so I thought, well, I'll get 2 of those and put it on. And now I'm really pleased. This is really good fabric, because I was a bit worried about going through. I'm going to just put a knot there because it's going to be in the, that's going to be in the, what's the name anyway, in the seam, I think. Maybe I'll do all French knots across the top of them. Anyway, I might do that and then a bead in the middle. But anyhow, yeah, so it's been really easy to sew, which I was a bit worried about because they're very delicate. The thing is, you have to be very careful. Make sure that you've got a good needle that hasn't got any burrs on it, which means that it's got, you know, if you run your hand along there, you can feel that there's something wrong, because it'll catch your threads and then you pull threads in your work, and that won't be fun at all. So I'm going to do a little knot. So this is a French knot. Actually, he's been called other things, so I just don't really know for sure. I'm only doing 2 wraps mostly on everything. I'm going to do 2 wraps. There you go. I'll have to find myself, I've got a lot of beads, so I want to get some neighbours up the back there decided to whip a snipper or mow or something. Everything's really loud around this place. Oh, you know why? Because there's mines underneath that town. That's why things echo. I just hope there's none under us. Wouldn't be very good, would it? All the gold mines on way back. But everything seems to echo really loud, and it's really exciting when the kids up the back have to whip a snipper and they keep eating the fence with the thing, the whippersnipper, and so I don't know, it must be the man next door doing that, but anyway, doesn't matter. I hope it's not too loud for you. Geez, can you people see what I'm doing? I'm just sort of crafting anyway. I suppose I should show you how I'm going, but I'll do the French knot in a series anyway, but you would have seen me do it before. Here we go. Now I need a bead. I'm going to put a bead in now. Let's do a bead, because we need to do it, do it all as we're going along, bits and pieces. Now I've got a dish of this. Look, I have a dish of goodies that I've come across. Well, I've had. And I'm going to put one of them mirrors on. I was going to put one on the other one that I did, and I didn't get round to it. On the other piece of work that I was working on, it was a cover, actually. There's lots of good bits in here, isn't there? I do like those, but I want to, this is just like trinkety bits for, I'd like to put that on too. Look, the little face on there, it's a doll. It's a doll's face that I put behind a cabochon. This one here's a little doll as well. See? So that's good. Yeah, he did. He's done his hair. I can see. You can tell what people are doing, can't you? You get used to it. Yeah. He's gone out the back. But he's had his hair cut, so there you go. He went up yesterday and we thought he might pop in and get his hair cut, but the lady was closed. She goes away for a fair while from time to time. There's a break. Righto, what's this one? I've got no holes in it. I'm not going to use anything like that because I don't want to. I'm looking for a pearly type thing. I think maybe I'll go with the pink. Maybe I'll go with this pink one for the time being. Then some thread. That's fair here. Okay. So we'll put this on, and then we'll have to go in about 8 minutes, I think. I was gonna. Oh, there we go. So I've got all my bits and pieces here that I'm going to be hopefully working with. You can bet I'm going to be getting more though, because it happens, doesn't it? With Sonya, it happens, you get more. And I love those pink ones there. They're really lolly-like, though, aren't they? Really lolly-like. What about these ones? See, these yellow. Can't see them very plain, but they're good. They're nice ones. Yeah. The blue's wrong. It's completely wrong. About those ones there. Can't see them either. You want something you can see, don't we? You want to be able to see it. I'm going about opening that wrong. I'll just move it over here a minute. I do like these. I got another one here. These orange ones might be nice, or the pink. I think, actually, I wanted pearly things, and that's all I've got here so far. I wonder what they'd look. Well, I put them somewhere else, I think. On here, but somewhere else. What about the green? That's not something I'd go for. Not that colour green anyway, as a rule, but it's not bad. How about that one? That's a bit better. I'm a bit shy when it comes to putting some things down. I get a bit scared. I don't want to have to pull it undone. That's me trouble. I don't want to pull it undone. Oh yeah, that'll work. You sit up there nicely now. Okay. There's one bead. Get some of these out of here. Thread your needle from the front to the back, and then go from the from the back to the front and put your bead on. Okay, and then go through there. That's not. Look at it wobbling around there. It's not even in there tight enough. What's going on with that? You've got to make sure as you go that this is working. Well, when it comes through, it must have a knot, and it has. And I got it out. Just give it a little bit of a tug. Don't pull it too hard and break it. But, I just like to use the machine thread because it, like I said the other day, if you're putting things on, putting beads on, they tend to start to break into your embroidery thread, you know, like, because it's very fine, and you're better off to use machine thread, or you can buy a beading thread. You can. But the machine thread works just the same. I mean, this is not going to fall off until it deteriorates, and I think that should take a little minute or two, I hope. And somebody cuts it up. Did that go on there? No, he's sitting there. Look at that, missed it completely. Now, thread that back down in there. What have I done here? Look, I've curled it all up nicely so it'll make a knot. Ah dear. Right. Come on. I was not going for these colours, but I like them all together. I thought I would do it more mauves and that, but I really like the goldy colours and that with it as well, so I've got the lot happening. Got to put the whole lot on. So I love these colours. When you like what you're doing, it's more enjoyable, isn't it? You know, you can just sit here and do it all day if you felt like it. You had the time, of course, too, but sometimes you get tired, I guess. There you go. Well, we have that row across there anyway. We might still want to do a few more things on it, on this section. Each section has to have a fair bit of stuff on it. Come on. It mustn't have a hole in it, this one. I used to find it first. Another bit. Okie dokie. Right. How's that look? Pretty cool, eh? Now I definitely need a bit of a leaf or something. Do I feel like I need a leaf on there? Or something. Maybe I'll just do a few more of those knots and make them into flowers. What do you reckon? I'll try that. Where's my needle that I use for this? Here it is. It's a little bit easier than the other room. I'm going to go now, and then I'll make another video that'll follow this one. Sunday maybe. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.